Man, Ilia Topuria has had a lot of headlines about him in the last month, and this is the first one that I'm actually happy to read, okay? Ilia Topuria and Paddy Pimblett have apparently agreed to fight in January. This was not always the case, man. First, the fight to make was Arman Tsarukyan, but Ilia Topuria, he refused to fight Arman and explained on the Nelk Boys, which is how we're getting our news now, the Nelk Boys. He explained on the Nelk Boys, man, Arman Tsarukyan, he's an unreliable guy. He's going to pull out of the fight. How can I trust this? I put so much training into this and I cannot trust. What is this? So yeah, that fell through. That would have been the best guy in the division versus the best guy in the division, but it didn't happen. Then there was the Terrence Crawford thing, where he's basically just shooting his shot. Shooter's gonna shoot, you know. He wants to be like McGregor. I cannot blame him. He's accomplished everything resume-wise that Conor McGregor has, but in terms of popularity and charisma and personality, it's just not close. No one's close to Conor McGregor. So then he calls for this fight with Crawford. Crawford literally laughs in his face.
Ilia Topuria says that if you guys ever boxed, he would knock you out based on the first punch.
That dude drunk, you know.
And proceeds to beat the brakes off of a Hall of Fame boxer. Yeah, that fight is not happening. But then we get some rumors that he's going to fight Justin Gaethje in January as one of the first Paramount fights. This news came out right when I started my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, Flying Squirrel MMA. And I was just happy to see a Topuria fight on the list. He just needed a fight, period. And so him versus Gaethje, it's not bad. That's not a bad fight. It's not the best fight. It's not a smart fight, but it's not a bad fight. It'd be entertaining. It's what happens, you know, when you have so many divas in these divisions who are just sitting and waiting for their title shot. That's what happens. You get fights like Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. Future Hall of Fame, all-time great fighter versus just popular fighter who's on a one-fight win streak. Or worse. Sometimes it's even worse. Sometimes it's just a popular fighter with no win streak, and they're just, sure, give him a title shot. Who cares? Give the kid a title shot.
Thanks, Dana.
If the UFC didn't reward sitting around, waiting around for title shots, then we wouldn't get fights like this. But here we are, Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje, and then all of a sudden, this bombshell news drops. That Ilia Topuria and his wife, Georgina, have split up, and they deleted their photos from each other's social media. Ilia Topuria is now not seen with a ring. I am ashamed to say that I did go through his photos and her photos and look for rings and look for tags. I know, what am I, a 16-year-old girl? I'm sorry, guys. And speaking of 16-year-old girl, I didn't cover this on the channel because it's sad news. Like, that's not something I want to... This is not a rumor channel. This isn't gossip and drama. You think this is going to be gossip and drama, you need to go to the beauty salon down the street. This isn't where you're going to get the gossip and the drama and the hot takes. You want that, you go to Call Her Daddy or whatever. Call Her Daddy. Go call Her Daddy if you want the drama and the gossip and all that stuff. This channel, it makes content for guys who get called daddy, okay? If you picking up what I'm putting down. I'm here to talk about fights and then maybe be funny. But ironically, speaking of fights, this is a huge fight in Ilia Topuria's life. And it's super sad, dude. He's my age. He's like 28. He has 2 children with this woman. Like, they've built businesses together. I think I remember him saying that she runs all the business stuff and he does the fighting. This is more than just a split. This is financial strain. This is emotional strain. This is now kids who are going to be co-parented. And then the rumor was because there was cheating or something. I don't know if it's him cheating, her cheating. It's just heartbreaking. That being said, once this news came out, people started getting religious. Yeah. But not for their own sake. For Justin Gaethje's sake. This was the first time I heard the phrase hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Okay, people who weren't even fans of Justin Gaethje, they just seen him around, just heard about him. They started praying for his safety. I'm pretty sure the Catholic Church got an uptick in traffic when this fight was announced because they said, we need to go pray for Justin Gaethje. If he's fighting recently divorced Ilia Topuria, his life is in danger, okay? People were literally expecting Ilia Topuria to smash this guy like a bug. Like, they're viewing this fight as sledgehammer versus ant. Obese woman versus plastic chair. As if Justin Gaethje isn't bigger and more experienced than Ilia Topuria. No. People were seeing this as him being absolutely helpless. I've never seen someone's fate just be written written immediately when the news dropped that Ilia and his wife had split up. But then, ironically, all of that just goes away, and Justin Gaethje apparently just got injured and had to pull out. Once again, these are just rumors.
You don't find that suspicious?
Ironically, the guy who said he's not fighting for anything less than a title shot. I'm only fighting for a title shot. I feel like if I deserve it, and at this point in my career, I'm only gonna fight for a title shot. Okay, here's a title shot. I'm hurt. Oh, you're hurt, Justin Gaethje?
You don't find that suspicious?
Right after it was rumored that Ilia Topuria split with his girl.
You don't find that suspicious?
But forget that, man. We're not here to talk about that fight. We're here to talk about this fight. Mate, I'm freaking starving, lad. I might get some chorizo on the way home, lad. Paddy versus Ilia is in the works.
Nice.
Now, if that fight was a hydrogen bomb versus a coughing baby, this fight is stray asteroid versus Chihuahua puppy. If that fight was hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby, this one is fastball versus Shohei Ohtani's bat, okay? I don't know if Paddy the Baddy is on the level of Justin Gaethje on the feet. He's not. But he has a better chin than Justin Gaethje for sure, especially at this point in his career. But chins, come on, guys. What are we talking about here? Chin? Does it matter if you have a good chin against Ilia Topuria? Chin? A legendary chin, sure. Sure, give him a steel chin. Give him the chin from that guy in One Piece. It doesn't matter. Chin. Give him a chin that's never been KO'd, a chin that's never been knocked down. He's gonna crack it, pause, okay? It don't matter what kind of chin he has, but this fight is pretty interesting. Whenever you have a fight when two guys hate each other, especially a title fight, oh my gosh, it has classic written all freaking over. A future GOAT, like GOAT candidate, very strong GOAT candidate, fighting an up-and-comer. He is undefeated. Paddy Pimblett is undefeated. They're both undefeated. You have two undefeated young guys. I think Paddy might be 30. He might be younger than 30, bruh. Both these guys, young, undefeated. One is a Hall of Famer already. Huge stars. But let me tell y'all something that I have not seen anyone talk about. Hey, Georgina leaving is not a good thing for Topuria. Okay, he's going to act like he's better, but he's not. He's going to party like he's better. He's going to show on Instagram that he's living his best life. He's not, bro. He's not. That's the mother of his kids, dude. He's going to be going in this camp more distracted than ever before with a huge hole in his chest. Hopefully all the books he's reading.
I read a lot of books. I love reading books.
Hopefully they'll help him be focused and motivated and turn that situation into rocket fuel. But even if he does everything right in training, what is he going to do when that press conference hits, man? And that blonde-haired scouser grabs the mic. What is he going to do? Yeah, you little fat, you little mongrel. Where's Georgina? Where is she? Where's your wife, lad? He's going to go there. You know he's going to go there. You know he's going to go there. And what is Ilia Topuria going to do? That's like the lowest of the low that you can get, man. And Ilia Topuria is not ready for that. How could you be? Biggest fight of your career in terms of press coverage. And this is going to be the rumor looming over your head. Tremendously difficult to handle in trash talk. He probably needs to be taking lessons from somebody on how to respond to the trash talk. He needs like PR, HR, I don't know what they do. But he needs someone like that to help him out. Because this is his third language. He's going to have to talk trash against a really good trash talker. Man, the build-up to this fight is going to be insane. There's no way they're just going to plop it on Paramount Plus and just do embedded. There's no way they're just going to do that. There's no way they're just going to do a 15-minute press conference. Dude, no. They need to really make this fight like the Khabib versus McGregor of 2026. I need Topuria showing up in a blonde wig.
I don't understand you or anything.
Cocky, locky, bocky, making fun of him. I want Paddy Pimblett bringing a huge bottle of hand sanitizer, lad, and I'm going to toss it at his little noggin. Little chorizo.
You're known as hand sanitizer boy. You little mongrel. Hand sanitizer boy.
Fuck you. Fucking Russian.
I want the Topuria fans to make an inflatable Paddy Pimblett balloon in the audience. I need it to be like round, big, huge, fat Paddy Pimblett balloon. Okay, I'm expecting a lot out of this fight. If they do it right, it could be the biggest. But it's up to them. It's up to the UFC. It's up to Paddy and Ilia. But this fight isn't official. It's just rumors. I know I was saying, you know, this isn't a rumor channel, man. We're serious over here at Flying Squirrel MMA. But unpopular opinion, man. I don't think losing your spouse and your kids is good for preparing for a fight. I just don't. It's not going to help him. Unless, I mean, we don't know what their relationship is like on the inside. Maybe his relationship was living hell. But what do you guys think? Are y'all excited for this fight? Y'all think Paddy is a Chihuahua versus a stray asteroid? Let me know. This is Flying Squirrel MMA. Follow me on Instagram at Flying Squirrel MMA. Like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.